Walter Price, an octogenarian in a faded Marine Corps dress jacket, sat alone on a marble bench in the bustling lobby of a corporate skyscraper. The photograph of a younger man, his grandson Jason, was cradled gently in his calloused hands. It was an image from years past, capturing a moment of pride from Jason's graduation day, the boy's cap slightly askew and a bright smile illuminating his face. As he awaited an audience with his grandson, the chairman of Hopeful Highlights, a company renowned for its tales of compassion. Walter felt the weight of years pressing down on him, but he remained resolute. The two guards stationed at the entrance regarded him with a mix of curiosity and disdain, exchanging whispers that went unheard in the cacophony of the lobby. "Sir, I need you to step back," the older guard instructed, his tone firm yet impersonal. Walter complied, retreating to the edge of the lobby, his hands folding neatly in his lap. He understood the rules of the corporate world, having lived by rules all his life. The younger guard scoffed, jesting, "Yeah, and my dad's the CEO of the country." Walter merely looked down at the photograph, the laughter of the guards fading into the background noise of hurried footsteps and clipped conversations. 40 minutes passed, the elevator doors sliding open and closed, each arrival offering a fleeting glimpse of the life Jason had built. Walter's heart sank with each passing moment. Yet he remained patient, determined to see his grandson, if only for a brief moment. Finally, the elevator door opened, and a figure stepped into the lobby. Jason Price, clad in a crisp black suit. The atmosphere shifted, a quiet respect washing over the lobby as employees halted their movements, their attention drawn to the chairman. Walter's heart quickened as their eyes met, a flicker of recognition igniting between them. Time had altered Jason, but in that instant, Walter saw the boy he had raised, the boy who once looked up at him with admiration, whispering, "I'll make you proud, Grandpa." Amid the silence, Jason approached his grandfather, his features taut with unspoken emotions. The guards exchanged uneasy glances, their authority challenged by the unfolding moment. "You came all this way," Jason's voice cracked, a tremor of guilt lacing his words. "I should have known. I should have come to you." Walter shook his head gently. "No, I just wanted to see you, that's all." The warmth of their reunion filled the air as Jason reached out, placing a hand on Walter's shoulder, grounding them both in the moment. Jason turned towards the guards, his voice firm and commanding. "This is my grandfather. He is not a visitor, he is family." The guards stood stunned, their previous dismissal evaporating as they grasped the weight of Jason's words. Around them, the employees shifted from confusion to reverence, witnessing the bond of family that transcended corporate facades and ambitions. Walter felt a swell of pride, knowing that every sacrifice he had made, every lesson imparted, had shaped the man standing before him. In that moment, Jason's hand remained on Walter's shoulder as he extended an invitation. "Come upstairs with me. I want to show you what you built in me." With a slight hesitation, Walter rose from the bench, his back straightening with renewed purpose. Together, they approached the elevator. The atmosphere around them transformed into a sanctuary of respect and understanding. The crowd parted, their silent admiration echoing in the air as they stepped inside the elevator, leaving behind the noise of the lobby. As the doors closed, Walter felt the gentle ascent of the elevator, symbolizing the journey they had taken together. Jason turned to Walter, his expression stripped of the corporate mask he usually wore. "You taught me what respect means. Real strength is in how you treat people, even when no one's watching. I needed you to see that today." Walter smiled softly, his heart swelling with appreciation for the man Jason had become. "I see it, son. I always knew you would." When they reached the top floor, the doors opened to reveal a bright, airy space filled with sunlight and panoramic views of the city. Walter was guided to a comfortable chair by the window, the world outside bustling with life. But here, time stood still. Everything I've done, everything I've built, it started with you, Jason declared, his voice steady. Walter reached into his pocket, retrieving the photograph, a tangible piece of their shared history. I've carried this with me to remind me of who you are and who we are together. Jason accepted the photograph, a genuine smile breaking across his face as he traced the contours of his younger self. Thank you for everything, for always being the man I needed, even when I didn't realize it. Walter felt a profound peace wash over him. He had witnessed Jason's journey from boyhood to manhood, and he knew his legacy was secure. As the sun set beyond the skyline, casting golden hues across the room, Walter understood that love, respect, and family would always endure, stronger than time, louder than any crowd. When it was time to leave, Walter stood tall, the connection with his grandson rekindled, their bond unbreakable. Together they returned to the elevator, the promise of family enveloping them as the doors closed, sealing their memories and aspirations within. In that moment, Walter Price knew that some things are worth waiting for, and the quiet dignity of family would always be his greatest honor.